Good afternoon. I am really glad to be here with Matt Thurber from Traqspera Technologies, located right in Kamloops, British Columbia. Now, Traqspera has been helping the construction industry go paperless all across North America. They allow you to use an app on a phone so that you can do timesheets, payroll, you can take care of budgeting, keep track of projects on the go, and much, much more. Matt, it has been very tough and challenging to track you down over the last couple of months.
You know, we've been struggling to keep up with all the demand of, since March hit, everybody's wanting to get off paper and everybody's struggling to keep up working remotely. So we've got customers all over North America that are running projects. They're always working remotely, but now their office is having to keep up and get rid of all the paper and figure out how to get payroll done and bills out the door.
Paper's crazy, I got paper as of old, I forget things, but no one would actually take this piece of paper from my hand anymore. I know every industry, paper's just not being...
No, exactly. No one wants to touch anything that anybody else has touched. So what we do is we help companies get off paper, and they do all their timesheets, they run all their jobs, all their equipment, safety, training. They run it all digitally now, and it keeps them instant, live, and up to date rather than needing to, no one liked really dealing with paperwork and stacks of paper in the first place anyway. So this has given us, given all our customers a really compelling reason to get off of paper and become more tech savvy and digital.
Right now, construction industry is broad based. Are there particular sectors that are more interested in going paperless now or using your technology than others?
Yeah, we deal with a lot of different industries. So we deal with subcontractors, a lot of electrical, mechanical, civil, power line, concrete contractors, doing anywhere from residential, commercial, industrial work, like I said, all over North America. So we have companies with small crews, anywhere from 5 or 10 workers all the way up to over 1,000 workers in multiple states, provinces, countries. And like I said, the need to be digital is greater than ever. So
yeah, it's been a crazy time. March 1st, you probably could have come up with a figure of people that use video conferencing, but March 31st, I think everyone was learning some form of that. So we've all grown to adapt technology differently. Office staff moving and working from home, they probably had a pretty easy way to go. Construction workers that now have to use technology versus writing things down on paper, how are they adapting to that change?
Yeah, so one of the positive outcomes of COVID is people have learned to adopt technology such as video conferencing quicker. So people aren't as scared of technology or cloud software anymore. So it was never scary in the first place, but it's construction's very paper old school based industry, and people have been doing that way for decades. So our system's simple and easy enough to use that a lot of people are scared of it, but once they see how quick and easy it is, they can do they do their time sheet or pull up a report at the end of the day in a couple minutes. Really anybody can do it as long as they can use send a text message or an email from a phone. So the young tech savvy guys, or if anyone, they're the ones pushing it in their company. They're excited. They're pushing their companies to become more modern. But like I said, even some of the less tech savvy generations, they're not having a problem with it. We have people of all generations using the system, and they just do it right on their phone, phone, tablet, laptop, whatever they have. They're using their existing devices. So
I'd rather punch something into a phone than try and write on wet paper coming down to a construction site. So I can see why. It's only going to get busier in your sector. If we look at U.S. government, Canadian government, doesn't matter. They're all dumping money, and they're spending it really quickly, and a lot of money is going to go into infrastructure spending. So anyone who's in trades or can build in any form or fashion is going to be busy for the foreseeable future. How are you going to keep up with the demand? You've been growing very steadily in the last number of years. This is a spike now. Can you keep up with demand during this period of time?
Definitely, yeah. So luckily COVID, it didn't devastate the industry like it did some others. Construction never halted. They took precautions and slowed down. Unfortunately, but luckily it was never hit really hard. And yeah, definitely there's a lot of money going in infrastructure. It's only going to get busier, and there's going to be a lot of positive outcome, as a result of this in infrastructure spending. So, to get prepared on our end, we used to fly all over North America to train our companies face to face, and we'd come there and spend a couple days or a week with them sometimes. But we've had to shift completely to online digital training with materials and one-on-one or one-on-group setups with with assistance afterwards, and that's gone very well. We're ramped up, we're ready to go. We can onboard a company in as little as a week, have them fully up and running with all their staff. So we've ramped up our team, our onboarding and training and support to be able to handle the increased workload. We pretty much had a line of customers coming in the door for the last couple months here, just because there has been that much of a need for it. So on the development side, we're constantly building new features, but we're also ramping up on the development side, trying to build keep up and stay ahead stay ahead of the curve in terms of new features and making sure the platform's solid.
Yeah, it's interesting. You mentioned flying around through North America to set up companies. You're not limited now. You don't have to hop on a flight. Well, no one's hopping on flights to go and see clients anymore. Is that opening up your ability to service outside of North America, where you can look at other countries now?
Definitely, because of the increased need. I mean, we're always potentially talking to customers from Australia and UK and Europe. We've definitely seen an increase in requests coming in and demos and inquiries. So I definitely will be outside of North America pretty quick here.
That's great. We talk a lot about industry meeting innovation. We've seen COVID affect a lot of different industries different ways. It's wonderful to see how construction has really been working the whole time, how it's adapting, using more technology, allowing workers to continue to work, to be safer at it, to be more efficient, to keep cost effective. And anytime you hear of a BC company that is shipping technology outside of Canada, North America, and having eyes on the bigger picture internationally, it's a wonderful thing to see. Matt, I wish you a ton of success, and I hope we can continue to get together from time to time. Good luck with everything, and stay safe.
Excellent. Thanks for coming in today, John.